That's sweet. Again, pulls that ball. I mean, that ball is behind him, and he's able to draw it up the line. Look at Gasquet say, got to be careful about going there.
Yeah, it's a tactic they must have talked about, him and his coach Piatti. Get in, especially on the forehand side when you can. Just hit, come in.
Yeah.
And that might knock the stuffing out of Gasquet. So Potro earned that break, and it was clean. 4 straight and 3 games to 2.
What a shot that was.
Really. First class so far. 5-2 Del Potro in total control.
Edberg was going for his 4th Basel title, if I remember correctly, and it was a big win for Courier, because I think Federer is the only guy who's had more.
Yeah.
He's got 5. But you can see how this type of court, the speed would be really nice for Stefan.
Oh, yeah.
13-9.
It used to be Supreme, I think, so a slightly rubberized surface. Slightly lower bouncing and quicker. And for Courier to come over to Europe and to ambush the Swedish champion, that was a real announcement of his intent.
Yeah, that's something he can try to do. Get the big man off balance and be at the net at the right times. He's been caught a couple of times where he didn't have him off balance enough.
Who lives in Switzerland. No chance. No chance. Really irritating for Gasquet, and you can see it. It's a second serve. It climbed up on him a little bit.
Yes.
And he just put the return in the middle of the court, and probably at least 8, maybe 9 out of 10, that ball's going to get dispatched. If you just perhaps stepped in and was able to do what Federer does with those and just knife the ball back nice and low, get stuck in the rally, that would give him a better chance.
Now that's wonderfully done. And that's something he didn't do early on that I said, well, those floating balls are so easy to volley away. And obviously, if you can gain an advantage like that, I mean, look at where his opponent is. I mean, that's just good tennis. Chance to close out the opening set.
Well, that is an impressive set of tennis from Juan Martín del Potro. can Gasquet do anything about this? At the moment, it doesn't look like it. But that's what best of three is for.
Game to 2. Advantage. Potro.
Just looking at a few service numbers for the Frenchman, 39% first serves. He's not getting into the points in a good way. Could use a first serve here.
75% for Del Potro. Double.
Mistake. Gasquet changing the call right near side. Voice calling.
He had a very good view of that, did Gasquet. And in his heart of hearts, he knew that ball was on the outside edge. That could be a killer blow for Del Potro, who worked his opportunity in that point so well. The moment. Well, with a flourish on the forehand side, Gasquet keeps his chances alive in this match. He could not let Del Potro get ahead too far. That was a swift retort, wasn't it, to losing his own service game in the previous game. It's not the backhand which is the problem, even though he missed the last one. He'd lost the point before that. He's just getting knocked back, and it's tough to see the way these patterns are developing in the rally. I mean, it's difficult to see what Gasquet can do, the way these two players match up. I mean, how do you knock this fella back? Third successive break in this second set. Del Potro re-establishes some control at 2-1. And after that, there was an incident in a Miami nightclub, which has been dismissed now. He tested positive for cocaine. He appealed it, and he won his appeal, and has really had to rebuild his career and his reputation as well. Tough period for him to go through. But here he is, knocking on the door of the top 10 once again.
Potro.
To enjoy Roger Federer in a few minutes' time on this court in his semi-final in front of his adoring home fans. Del Potro tries to finish off.
15 love.
Gasquet's a goner. He just let that one go through, didn't he?
Yeah, and gone too might be his chances to make the 0-2. You know, if he made a run here and won the tournament, he would have gone to 9. It's currently number 10 in the race.
13 love.
So I guess the feat he performed in 07 when you said he made that sort of late season move to qualify for the year end.
Still possible with a good run in Paris.
Yep, he needs to pretty much win out.
Del Potro is doing to Gasquet what Anderson did to him in the previous match. That's 3. Does he finish with 4? He does. 4 straight. And Del Potro advances to the final of Basel. An easy dismissal, really, of Richard Gasquet. He outplayed him in every regard. And it's going to be interesting watching him in the final. I know who he wants to play. He wants to play Federer.
Yeah, well, you know, be careful what you wish for. I know Delpo's 0-6 against Federer in 2012. But the way he's playing and the kind of tennis he's producing, boy, he's got a great chance to keep this winning streak alive and maybe just take home a title here in Basel.